much did you pay for the kayak?
I paid like $275, $300. I don't remember exactly. I might have had it on Marketplace for 3-4 months prior to him buying it, and I might have bought it for 3-4 months prior to that.
So you were able to turn a profit on it?
I made $25 on it.
Okay. So Mr. Laux, if this were my kayak and I was emotionally attached to it and dying to use it, could it be repaired, or is this absolutely irreparable?
It's trash. It's under the leg.
Okay.
There's only 4 legs, so 1/4 of your weight comes out of that, goes into that
You're not
crack every
suggesting
time.
anything about my weight. No, I'm just kidding.
My weight.
No, right, I got it. So, because it was my kayak in the hypothetical. Okay. So it's because of the unique position of this
That's right.
crack.
That's
and
right.
if it were anywhere else, you could have repaired it.
That's 100% right.
Okay. So then why were you so committed to making sure there weren't cracks on the front or back if those could be repaired?
Because they're common. And they're
Okay.
It's like it's a 14-foot kayak. People drag them. And the oil canning, the warping that I was also looking for
Right.
is from being left upside down in the sun. And it changes the way the kayak tracks.
Got it.
It won't go straight. And so that's specifically why I was looking for those things.
Okay. If he hadn't said no cracks or whatever that sentence was, had just left it at, here are a bunch of photos, check it out, and then come, I mean, I have a hard time believing that you really relied on his word.
He was an hour away. I wasn't leaving my house until I had in writing, there's no cracks.
Okay, but then if you got there and there had been a crack,
I would have eaten it. I do it all the time.
you just go home.
Yeah.
So this is not a situation where it's possible that the crack could have come later.
Oh, no.
Because you can
No,
see it on those original
the crack
photos.
is 100% there.
All right. So you've bought cars before. Have you ever bought a used car?
I have.
You understand the concept of an as-is sale
I do.
for a car. Why do you think this should not be an as-is sale?
Because I have his word that there's nothing wrong with this kayak.
And,
It's because it's not a car.
and you relied on that specific
Yeah.
statement by him.
I did. And then we had a conversation about it as well. I mean, it's just,
Did he tell you he'd never used it?
he did not. I didn't ask.
Okay. So what was
I didn't
the
know
discussion?
that. I didn't know that until just now.
Yeah. What discussion did you have about it?
Are there any cracks? Are
That's
there
it.
any deep scratches? Yeah, he even used a screwdriver, he said, to try and push against the tail looked like it had worn a little bit. He said he took a screwdriver and was trying to push the plastic to see if it was thin.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and open this up to my colleagues for further questions.
Can I say something? Or?
Sure.
I looked the kayak over when I bought it. I didn't see any crack.
Yeah, but sir, you didn't put it in the water. So you sold him a kayak. You didn't know if it was seaworthy.
And then you told me it was.
Is that right?
He bought a kayak that he didn't know it was seaworthy the same way that I bought it.
Hold on. Because you may have been screwed by the person who sold you the kayak doesn't mean that it has anything to do with him.
I didn't put it in the water just like he didn't put it in the water. I don't know if it was cracked. I don't know if he cracked it afterwards. He sees a crack in the picture. I don't see no crack in the picture. I don't know.
I think we have what we need. So the litigants are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both.
We have reached a verdict. It is not unanimous. We all agree, Mr. Laux, that we're not going to award you for the time spent here in court. I know you said lost wages. We never do that. So we were in agreement on that. But as far as whether you're entitled to the $325 that you spent on the kayak is where we were divided. Judge Mincer believes that you, Mr. Tomey, had a responsibility to ensure that the kayak was seaworthy. And because you didn't, he would award you, Mr. Laux, the $325. Judge Juarez and I believe that this is an as-is sale. We're not going to hold Mr. Tomey to that standard. He's not an expert in selling kayaks. And you had an opportunity to test a kayak on water, which you could have done, and you stated that you regret. So because of that, majority rules in this courtroom, and we are going to deny your claim in its entirety.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you both.
Thank you.
And that is a verdict of the court.